Get your free trial to the DollarWise budgeting app today. Join the tens of thousands of active users who are taking control of their money and changing their lives. With new features being added constantly, there's no reason not to try it. And if you like it, choose the annual version to save a ton of money and get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me and mailed directly to you. DollarWise.app or link in the description below. Make more.
I could go make more, but then I wouldn't be able to be there for my kids.
If someone is saying they could go make more and yet we subsidize them, is that fair? If you can, I want to subsidize the out of people who cannot.
Because I don't want to be absent from my kids' life because they don't have another parent.
Their life. If you're working 9 to 5, you're not. Dude, there's single families all over the place and people can have a good life. You're working 20 hours a week. You're not working 40. I don't want to hear it. If you're working 60, 80, you never see them, yes, I would be on your side. You're working 20.
Well, it was 60
You are not able
80.
to provide the resources required for them to have a good life. You will not be able to retire by the time they are unconsensually born, by the way. They did not really have a choice.
For sure
by
not.
the time they are 40 trying to make their life, mommy's going to be like, oh, I can't live. They're going to put their life on hold to support you.
Absolutely not.
Oh, this is what everyone says.
Absolutely not.
You say you don't want that? What do you think they're going to do? They will. They will. They will be morally obligated. They will. Because you're choosing to go work the job you want to do right now and using them as an excuse to do it. Let's be honest. Come on. Be real. Go get a job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
There it is. Government, Kansas, Missouri, take away her food stamps right now. Did you just hear that? Take them away. I'm not even kidding.
I will
You
say,
don't want to? You. That is not a choice.
I really don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Then that is not fair. That is not a choice. Subsidies should be there and even more for those who cannot. You can, and you're choosing not to because you do not want to. And I knew the more and more I pushed on it, we would find out that you're doing this because you want to. Straight up, not because you can. Using ADHD and autism, yes, is he able to communicate with other people?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't want to hear it. Come on. He's every Gen Beta ever. Gen Alpha, Gen Beta. He is every single one of them born.
Maybe.
They're all getting diagnosed with this. If he's able to communicate with people and he's able to do things, and you're right, he probably didn't need the accommodations that you're thinking based on everything you're telling us. The more information is unlocked, the more we're finding out he could probably just go to school.
Well, he is back in regular school now because he was missing things that should have been taught when he was in kindergarten and first grade.
Who would have fucking thought?
And we needed help filling those holes.
Well, you would make more money, by the way, getting a babysitter that could watch 2 hours between school and you getting home. And you going and actually making money like a fucking adult. 31? What a joke.
I know. It's fine. Everything's fine, though.
Take away her food stamps, please.
It will be fine.
Please.
So, I would like to eventually...
Why are we supporting your choice of not working? It is disgusting. Then you blame the last election? What the is wrong with you? Blame everyone but yourself.
A lot is wrong with me. I think we established that, though.
By the way, we did the math. You could get a job at Supercuts there and you will make more money.
The closest Supercuts is an hour away from me.
Okay, then the alternative. You're saying there's no alternative an hour away? F*** off.
There's not a
Oh, yes, there is. There's no way. We have Googled it.
Because Supercuts does haircuts and color, and there's nowhere else that does haircuts and color.
Dude, I don't care about what you want to do. I care about you making money.
I understand.
Then I don't give a
I want to go to work and not want to jump off a cliff.
I don't care. Take care of your fucking kids.
I do.
Be a mother. No, you don't. No, you're milking the taxpayer because you're a spoiled brat.
I would actually like to get off of those things.
No, you wouldn't. You'd go do it.
God, no.
What?
No,
if you wanted to, you would.
I would.
What?
I have applied.
Do it.
I have actually tried to. I want to get working behind the chair has been very difficult. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get into a different career field in the next 5-ish years.
I'll get you a course career certification. Accounting, something like that. A lot of people have used that to get into new career fields or boost things.
I'm actually really good with numbers. And I get told all the time that I should have been an accountant. And as much as I don't want to.
Why are you crying about being an accountant?
Because I don't like the job.
Huh?
I don't like the job.
We all do things we don't like, believe it or not. Like, even though I really love my job, I particularly didn't want to come in here and film today.
That's fair.
I didn't want to deliver subs for Jimmy John's many times. I didn't want to do sales calls. I didn't want to do product management meetings. I didn't want to go to school. I did it because I'm a big boy. Mm-hmm. You're gonna cry that you don't want to? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've never called someone out for crying on the show because actually every other time someone has cried, I have found it reasonable. You're crying because you don't want to do numbers?
I'm crying because I enjoy the career that I've gotten into, and it's sad to have to acknowledge you have to get out of it.
You don't have to. We just saw that there are...
It's not even necessarily get out of it because of the finances, but just because of my ability to do the job has gotten harder. It's gotten worse. So it's not something within my control.
If you can't stand behind a chair, what are you able to do?
Well, I can stand behind a chair. I just can't do, like, my income's almost half of what it was years ago.
What are you talking about then?
Because I was able to do extremely complicated
Type in your town. Type in your fucking town. I don't want to hear this. I feel like it's victim complex to the extreme. I just can't handle. Apparently, allegedly, you don't use TikTok or Reddit.
I really
don't believe it. But it's just like you are that to the core. Well, I'm glad you. Okay, first of all, come on. You are so close to so much. This is crazy. You're like a couple second drive to the many deep suburbs of Kansas City.
It's also super convenient because my salon right now is a half a block away from my house, so I can walk there faster than I can drive there.
And you know what? Scissors and Scotch, a local chain, Midwest Cuts, Chris Styles, Scissors Cuts, N8's Barbershop, Scissors Scott's, Royal Barbershop, all the 10-minute drive.
Barbers. I'm not a barber.
Buddy, I go to a barbershop.
I know.
Well, get your certification. I go to a barbershop and a woman cuts my hair. You're okay.
That's another 1,500 hours of school and another $20,000 of student loans.
Okay, fine. Scissors Scotch.
I've applied.
Do you suck? I don't know. There's so many of them. I would love to see your resume. I'd love to see how things work because when I hear I applied, just nothing happens. It's just like...
I've applied and I went and interviewed. I was getting ready to have surgery beforehand. So what they told me is they didn't want to hire me right before I had surgery and go on leave. Do what?
What was your surgery?
I had a partial hysterectomy.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't want to hire me on right before I had my surgery, not knowing exactly.
Also, there's a great clips in your literal small town.
Yes, with a horrible owner.
Oh, shut up.
Owner.
There is never anything in your life that is not an excuse.
Well, there's plenty of things that are my fault.
I wish I would have heard any of them so far in 43 minutes.
That's just one place I'm not willing to work because I've worked at Great Clips before. And I'm not willing to put my life in that position again.
In that position? You sound like you're going and serving on the front lines of Afghanistan. I'm sorry. What the You're in Great Clips.
Yeah.
You're not building a building with no strap at the top like those old pictures. You're not doing that in that position.
Fun. I would do that.
Position. You're not walking the streets flashing hole to get some money. Put yourself in that position. Putting yourself in that position is Great Clips. What are we doing?
Mentally putting myself in that position.
Exactly. What are you doing? You're a baby. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not sorry.
It's okay. I'm not sorry either. I'm comfortable with the choices I've made.
Then we should take away your assistance. You're making choices of not working. Guys, just real quick, don't forget to take your Hammer financial score at calebhammer.com. See where you stand, where you got to do better, where you're doing shit. Listen, it just takes a few minutes and it is free. Figure out where you stand in the world of money, calebhammer.com.